Hello, boys, babes, and all of you beans in between. Welcome back. We are on the grind again, as you do. But, problem we've run into, my bed's living over there on that dock, and I don't want to go get... Hello, tree. I don't want to go get it. So I freed the sheep. The sheep is now free to roam the island. We're going to have to name it. But I need some shears. And we are going to... Boop. This is agony. Please eat. I want a bed here too. Please eat. Don't give me that empty-eyed stare. Ah, there's nothing inside the head. Do you really have no brains in there? Is that what this is all about? How did... There's no thoughts in there. Oh my gosh. No wonder they're this way. No wonder. But we will be, once I eventually get another bed, because I'm not moving this one yet, working over here and trying to start putting some boats in here. In addition to just putting some ones out here in the water. Today is going to be a mostly boat building kind of video. So, oop, rocket. Nope, that's not rockets. That's dirt. We got this thing done. We're going to get a couple boats. I have a couple inspiration photos I'm working on for it. Similar to this, I think I'm going to include a sailboat or two just because I can. But we're going to be wrapping up this area, at least aquatic-wise. Getting all the boats in, getting the docks worked out, getting some shipment work out, so that the next time we can finally get started on this stuff and getting houses out here and a small city out here, because it's going to look so cool when I am done with it. But we're going to get some boats built. But for me to get these boats made, I need to do some more resource grinding. I'm going to need a lot of copper, a lot of wood, some material from the nether, and a good bit of stone and deep slate. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time grinding out those materials before we get started on the building. So I'm gonna go get that taken care of, and hopefully this sheep, yes, will let me. No, wait. What's it say? I know I saw two. Hopefully we can get some sleep real quick. Perfect, and good night. And it is morning. Hello. Why do you have a boat? Who are... Oh, okay, I guess you live here now. Welcome to the family. Okay, let's... Hold on. What's that? What is this? I am the curious. Hello? Something's here. Is that a ship? That's a ship in our docks. Holy smokes! Where'd this thing come from? Huh. It's a pretty nifty ship. But there was nothing here earlier. Okay. They didn't even dock correctly. This thing might take off at any second. They don't have anything. Who left a boat here? No one lives here but me. Hold on. Is this a back viewing deck? It is a back viewing deck. Oh, that's cool. Hello? Can I? There we go. There we go. Whoa. Okay, so this seems like someone's personal traveling boat and not like a cargo ship. So, like, I'm not sure where this came from. But hey, I guess a free boat in our dock systems. Let's see. We definitely are going to need at least a tugboat there that's full of logs and a couple more that are just out here. But that is cool. It makes the whole area feel so much more alive. Obviously, we're going to go through and like change these torches out for some sort of other stuff. Like lanterns or something. That's cool. Well then, I guess this means I gotta finish building the other boats. We gotta make sure it's not lonely out here or something. Well then, let's get those underway. Alrighty. There's a boat in the dock, and there are a crane waiting to pull stuff out. I didn't set up to actually pulling stuff out this time yet. But this is our logging boat currently. It is full of, obviously, supplies. The things that we'll be building with over there. followed up with the crane that's in the process of waiting for them to back up far enough that they can pull stuff off. But I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely going to work on the crane a little bit more. I think it could use a little bit more love in its structure. But it looks super cool so far. I cannot wait till I get some like carts out here to pull stuff up into the place. But I think this is definitely what I was looking for when it came down to what needed to be on the dock. And this boat, just like the other one, you can walk through. Mind you, it's not the prettiest thing to walk through, but you can get up here and see around, and you can hop down and jump all the way up to the front of the logs and watch as they orc. But I think this came out pretty great. I want to get one more boat out here, and then we will definitely do some more decor on some of these. So let's get one more quick fly around to look at this. It's got its counterweight, it's got a hook system, and I think this is going to look super cool when it's all cleaned up and tidied up and no longer torch spammed. So let's get one more boat out here, and then we'll be able to call it for that. Alrighty, now that I've gotten the materials that I need so that I can start the next build, I want to show you guys how I typically start boat builds, because most people pillar up from like the bottom of where they are sitting when they are getting started. But I have a weird method that I like to use, and it just involves a lily pad. So I use the lily pad because when you're at the lily pad, you can, apparently Professor has a lot to say about this, you can literally just go underneath it and place a block under it and then place down to the level you want it to be at. So I typically start 2, maybe 3 under the water level. This right here should be deep enough for me to do what I want. I'm going to be doing a fishing boat. This fishing boat particularly has the nice cyan bottom. It looks like it's painted that bluish color, but this is the best color I have option for it. And then it has a white top and like a dark brown deck. So we are going to start by making the hull of this ship. But I didn't think ahead and bring extra supplies to have them already crafted, so I brought my crafting bench with me. And so I'm gonna need a couple of these. Just gonna go ahead and do this since they're all gonna get used anyway eventually. Do this, take this, do that, and then repeat that up until it's at a level I like, which I think right there is the proper level I want. So I'm gonna pop those out so we have space around here to move. Yeah, that should be high enough for what I want to do. Worst case, we increase the level. And then I'm going to come back here. And I didn't make any slabs, so let's make a couple slabs. A few more than that. And we will use those slabs to do the back end. So that we have... Now our place... Nope. Dang it. Dang it! Give me that back. That, and then one up here, that one, and that should be the length I'm going to use for this hole, because it's going to be a nice little fishing boat. And so for me to get the shape that I am aiming for, we're going to go back like this, use some slabs here, extend that, and then same deal, duplicate it on the opposite side. The problem is I never remember where I stop with each thing, so it's a lot of double checking. And so instead of this being like this, I'm going to come through with stairs and slim this back. Whoop, hello. And so that I can then pull the stairs forward, we'll put a slab here so there's no gap. Alright. Place those and then duplicate that going up this so that we can have a nice front part that looks clean and doesn't have any gaps in it, but also still has the nice gradient in the change of its structure. Come back here. So this will continue up to that point, and once I get to that point, I will then start to work out the rest of the frame for this. But this is how I get my boat started. Once those are functioning and cleared out and I have a full side guarding it from more water coming in, I typically will come back in with some sponges, throw them through here so it cleans the water out for me, and then I build on from there to whatever else I gotta do with it. But we got a small problem. I do not need mobs spawning on here with me. That would be a mess. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I will bring y'all back when we're closer to finishing it. Alrighty, we have now got a boat shape here. It is not the nicest thing in the world, but it is a solid shape, and it does seem to hold up as I need it to. And now all I need to do is install the cabin on top, in addition to some sort of smaller motor system on the back. Professor has a lot to say right now. Oh my goodness. But, so I was going to use birch for this. I initially, because of the way this is structured, am going to take that out. Because... we'll go all the way up because there's not anyone going to be inside that hole. And we're going to strip it. And then we're going to need a couple of these. One there. Take that out. And then do the same thing along here. Just gonna pick those up so I can have them. But take this and bring it up to the height, and I will come back in later and attach windows to these. Actually, I want this to also be stripped. My inventory management is trash. We will not be discussing how bad it is. It's fine. But we then break this, take these, oh my goodness. If you did just hear that noise, that's the quarry by my house. Apparently they've been firing off lately to do some mining. And then we take out that. Put this in. Check out this. Put that in. Come up here. Grab us a... You know what? A blue door sounds fun for this. A nice blue door. Have it be up a step. Raise this entire room up a step. And then put a door in. Nope, that is not the direction I want the door to be. Why is this not cooperating? Can I do it this way? There we go. Okay, so now I got the door. And then we're going to come up here. Make a couple of these real quick. I'm gonna need more than that. Might be too many, but it's fine. Come like this so that we have a roof on it. I'll do that, and then we'll go back and fix that in a second. But there we go. I'll come back and put a lantern up there instead later. But now we have a nice little cabin. We'll come in and put windows later, but that is the concept for how I build my boats. And I'm gonna have to find some other materials to do the motor on it later. But I think this is pretty snazzy in itself. Let me up. Let's do that and that, just so it has a little bit more of a back. And so this is our fishing boat, and now they can easily get their stuff up and onto the boat quite nicely. It's not the fanciest thing, I know, it doesn't have the most details, but I think it's pretty good just for adding the little extra color out in the bay. I will definitely come back and do some finer details on it momentarily, but from here, it just feels like there's more going on now, and I love it. So, let's pop down to land real quick. I'm going to get some more materials to do detailing and everything, and I'll bring y'all back when I do it. Alrighty, a couple more things have been gathered for the name of supplies and decoring. We're going to go back over to this guy first, because it is the easiest to do this with really quick. So, diving down, we can quickly and efficiently throw in a window. And then throw in one here. And here. And I know this thing is not the most detailed or nicest looking thing around, but it is what I can do at this point in time with materials I have. because... Oh, where'd my crafting bench go? I need a new crafting bench. Because it's small. It's a very small scale, so you can only do so much with it at that small of a scale. So, you work with what you got, and you make it look as good as you can. So, like, I want those, so I can put this in, and then I'm going to get the material I need to do what I need to do. There we go. I want a barrel in here. Actually, I want several barrels, but we'll start with the one. Do this a couple times. Make a few more to go out onto the deck. But we're going to put one in here for who knows what. Close that door. Throw... Oh shoot, this isn't going to work like I thought it would because of the deck. Actually, nope, we can. Put this up. Do that. There we go. But you can do that and raise it up so that you can stick barrels out here. And then the next step would be to try and make some sort of motorized looking system that would come off this thing. I think our best bet is to use some dark oak since we have the dark oak stairs already readily available. I'm going to put one here and then do that. And then I need some dark oak fences. We're going to need, there we are, 2. And then I think our best bet is to take one of these and call that a rudder. It's not the nicest thing, but it does just add that little extra bit of detail to it that makes it not feel so empty. The next thing I want is to take these guys and, oh, I forgot. I'm gonna have to put them like this along the edge. So there's a little bit of a barrier keeping people from falling off. And then pop it up. Nice and cute. I would like to do the same thing here. Twice. And duplicate it on that side because I don't have a ton of them with me right now. And then I have quite a few of these. And I'd like to use them for a little bit of extra decoration here. I know they're not matching. Let's fix that. Nope. Oh, no. Alright, and then I want to bring this out just a touch. Take this, put it like that. A little bit of coverage back here. And I think that puts us in a much nicer looking setup. I think we're going to take this, bump it down just a bit right here. So they have some sort of like, it's not a capture system, but it's a hole that they can throw stuff in once they have it. So I'm going to do this on a couple spots. Since I can't do it in those, we're going to take some of my extra spruce, do that, and we're going to make a bunch of trapdoors to cover up the gaps that we have in this. And I can't do it everywhere, but I can make it look a little bit better. So this would be like a storage system that they have where they throw the fish they're catching into it. And I think that this, outside of needing a couple lanterns around here to make it spawn proof and a little more pretty for the sake of it's a bunch of blocks. Oop, I know how to fly. I think that looks like an adorable little fishing boat that I would love to just go sit on. And I love how it came out. The next thing I want to do is to try and do some extra detailing on this. It's already pretty done in itself, but I do want to come around and like say some of these. Just come right here and stick a couple up. And then I want to take this and like just have a couple spots that make it feel like it's a little less I'm going to fall overboard if I lean too far. So like that. And then we'll duplicate that over here on this side. And then we can put this right here. And that right down to that point. Yep. And this one's too far, so we take that one off. But now you feel like you're not going to just fall off the boat immediately if something happens. And then the next thing I want is I never made a gangplank to get on and off the boat. So we're going to take something like this. Whoop. Pardon me. So the problem we're running into here is I need to mix in slabs so that the up-down to get onto the boat actually has an existence and it's not just nothing and just floating there. So to make that feel a little bit more like it's supposed to be there, we're going to take these, make a couple slabs, do this, and then have a trapdoor that's... Dang it! This is what I get for doing multiple layers that don't flatten down. But that looks close enough. Have a spot for it. Put the trapdoor there. Oh, excuse me. Break that. No, okay. It's fine. No, that's not where you're supposed to go. There we go. And this is how I get up and out of here. And that feels a lot better in itself. It's a way to get up and down. This makes it look like this is an intentional spot for entering and exiting. I think if I actually... This would probably look better. Make it like seem to be marked for that intention of docking. I like it. It's a system you still have to jump onto it. You can't just walk straight onto it. But it definitely feels better. Clearly it's still not tied to the dock, but it's enough of a detail that you think it is, or it just has the perception that it is. Let's add a couple more little trapdoors to spots so that it just feels a little bit more secure and like you won't fall overboard immediately if you make one wrong step. But I think this came out pretty snazzily. I'm gonna add some more of these. I'm definitely gonna come back with some lanterns once I get some from the villagers. But I absolutely adore how this has come out, and these windows work out great, and I definitely need to come in and do some detailing down here for the sake of making it feel like someone actually could live in here. But I am super proud of how this came out, so let me know what you think. And if you know of any other boats, someone gave me a suggestion last week. I didn't get the chance to look into that one in particular. But if you have any boats you think I should add, or small details you think I should add to these guys, let me know. I will be moving on to the land over there and doing detailing over there to get some more houses and stuff thrown up over there in the next couple days after this video comes out. But if you got something you recommend, let me know. I'm gonna also be building a mob farm soon because I am sick and tired of hunting by hand for gunpowder. I'm sick of chasing creepers with my sword and shooting them with a bow. It's great pastime when I can't think, but it's kind of annoying when I'm sitting here on... Where is it? I have 32, 17. I have that's all the rockets I have. But on that note, I will see you guys next time. Drink some water. And if you have any name recommendations for these little guys that showed up, let me know. And then I gotta name that bee and that Enderman. So if you guys have suggestions, let me know. I'd love to see it. But I will see you guys next time. Go hydrate. And if you liked the video, like and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye now.